I hope in the end that the broadband plan brings broadband to more people than would otherwise have it, and better and faster broadband. And if there's one thing I learned over the course of years of doing survey research at the Pew Research Center on people's technology use, is that as a tool, the internet and broadband can really help people.
Like most families across the state who either don't have access to high-speed internet or who can't afford it, we were stuck with dial-up service in our home until 2 months ago. I feel that this has put my family, my sons in particular, at a severe disadvantage. Seemingly easy assignments took him hours to complete. It's very disheartening to watch. Isaac got very upset, discouraged, and frustrated because he could not do what he needed to do. As a mother, it breaks my heart and causes me to feel that I have failed him in some way.
I think it goes into two big categories: cost and getting people trained and comfortable with using the internet. So we found about a third of Americans did not have broadband at home, and the leading reasons were cost, digital literacy, and a perceived lack of relevance to people about whether this gadget, this tool, the internet, is useful to them. I think cost and relevance and digital literacy interact in complex ways, so that we're going to have to figure out ways to provide targeted cost relief to people while at the same time giving them training on how to use the internet. They're foreign to people who just haven't used them before, and you're not sure if you hit that button whether the whole thing will just start to sizzle.
I actually really hope that what we're doing today changes the way people talk about broadband in the next 5 or 10 years. Right now, I remember talking to my mother when I first got into this and was involved, and I said, well, what kind of service do you buy? And she says, I think Comcast gives me the internet. And that was kind of all she knew. And that may never change. My mom may never, change from that. But what we hope is that if there's a clear way to communicate to consumers what broadband they're buying and the service levels, and similar way that people look at a miles per gallon label on a car and know that, okay, in the city, some of the time I'll get 24 miles per gallon, and on the highway I'll get 30, and they make different purchase decisions about that. You can imagine a day where you go online and you go to a Consumer Reports type website or an Amazon feedback website, and there's literally, here are the 5 services you can get in your area by all the different providers that are there, the prices they're offering. They can, some technologies and some service providers can be better at certain things than others. Help consumers understand the differences in broadband, and then help promote competition by allowing them to look at it and say, okay, this is, it is confusing, but someone's helped me make it less confusing, and now I can really make an informed choice, and I'm going to sign up for something feeling good about it.